Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the forexpeacearmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit forexpeacearmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody. Yesterday's price action was not very fast and strong, so you can see market still coiling around the weekly pivot support one area and the first trade support on the daily time frame. Recall that we have discussed a couple of directional patterns that could happen in the daily time frame. They are bread by the buy or double repo sell. Well, although I have said previously that I prefer to see move to the 50% support area of that thrust and hitting of the daily average sold, to think that bread and butter is still will be a nice looking pattern, because understand me correctly that since market stands at our bottom on the weekly time frame and that was also above the overbought price action on the daily time frame, it's logical to suggest some pullback right to the average sold. So because the reaction, as we said, always equals to the counter reaction price action on the market. Well, but taking a look now on the daily time frame, there is no time left for this pattern to continue move to the downside, because according to the Jordan-Napoli framework, bread and butter pattern should appear and should happen on the third day at maximum, and to this trading session market should hit significant area of support. So we have 1, 2, 3 days, and by this price action market almost has hit this area yesterday. Now it stands again in this area, so probably we should take as the significant support area not the 50% support but 3/8 support. That is also nice, although it doesn't match totally to my expectation. Well, and bread and butter could work from this from this level as well. Besides, reaching just the 3/8 support on the daily time frame still holds doors open for double repo pattern. Although both of them, as double repo as bread and butter pattern, will not be perfect, because for bread and butter trade this is a bit shallow retracement, but for double repo pattern it's a bit overextended retracement, because perfect patterns assume quite different price action. But on the market it's very rare to see the perfect price action, and if market will hold there and will show the second top that will be greater than the previous one, in this scenario I still think that we could still get the double repo sell pattern. We could call it lookalike. It's not perfect, but the creating of the new high will smooth a bit deeper retracement for the double repo pattern. That's the first point. The second point is that bread and butter could work from that area as well. The target of this pattern, minimum target, will be the 618 resistance of the whole swing to the downside on the daily time frame. That is the minimum target of the bread and butter. I suppose this will be slightly higher than the weekly pivot point. It's around 130.23, so 618 will be slightly higher. So let's take a look on the intraday charts, what we could see there. Well, there's nothing interesting on the 4-hour time frame. That's why we will take a look at the hourly time frame, but I will need to add more lines here, and just for you be comfortable to go with me through this chart, I will draw it on the right in the MetaTrader 4 platform. So that is an hour area of agreement that should be perfect for the bread and butter that we have discussed it on the weekly research. It's agreement with the daily result. But you can see market, when I see that market starts to coil around the weekly pivot support area, well, I have add another extension, so just minimum extension, 618 extension, and you can see market has hit it. So that is another sort of agreement, because 618 extensions also could create an agreement with the fib levels. That's also nice agreement, 618. Also take a look at this one. If we will draw extension of that swing, okay, we will see that that is also the 127 extension of that swing to the upside. That is not the butterfly, since this low is lower than this one, but that is also the some support area. Now let me take it out. Okay, and the final moment, take a look at this pattern. That is, the bullish wedge is developing on the hourly time frame. That is also accompanied by divergence with the MACD indicator. So we have some bullish signs around the current support, although we could see another leg down a bit lower to the lower border of this pattern, maybe to the 1618 extension of that swing, as we said, but that pattern is in progress, so probably we could try to enter on the long side of the market with a placing stop below the daily oversold area. So we'll take a look at the daily again. That will be somewhere around this area. It's a bit far, but we have no other support areas in this area. So the first opportunity of the breakout of this wedge, we probably should move our stop to the break-even and wait for hitting of the target. So this is some sort of the scalp trade because it's short term, and currently situation looks like market probably could not reach the perfect area that we have specified previously by the factors that we have just discussed. But again, even if this bread and butter trade will work, it will not erase the possibility for the double repo, because as you could see, retracement is a bit stands in the middle between the bread and butter and double repo patterns, and if market will show some greater high, as we said, then probably double repo look-alike pattern still could work. Well, so keep an eye on this wedge development pattern. You can see market find some support there, and be ready to enter on the long side of the market with that target, as I said, 618 resistance at minimum of that swing, whole swing to the downside.